Latin America is quickly becoming one of the world's top regions for real estate investment. Whether you're dreaming of a beachfront retirement, planning your next vacation rental empire, or diversifying your investment portfolio, Latin America offers exciting possibilities. In this video, we're going to dive into the top 10 countries where buying houses isn't just affordable, it's smart. We'll look at everything from legal protections and living standards to rental yield and market growth. So, if you're thinking about investing in international real estate, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and let's find your next destination together. First, Mexico. Mexico remains one of the most popular destinations for foreign house investment in Latin America. With a diverse landscape from beaches in the Yucatan and Baja California to colonial cities like San Miguel de Allende, it caters to a wide range of tastes and budgets. Some of the reasons why buying a house in Mexico is a good idea include its proximity to the United States and Canada, with direct flights and established expat communities. There's also affordable real estate in many areas, despite rising prices in popular spots like Tulum and Playa del Carmen. The property ownership is relatively straightforward, though there are special rules for buying near coasts and borders. Mexico has a strong tourism industry, making short-term rental income a viable option. And its favorable climate and lifestyle include beach towns, mountain retreats, and vibrant cities. Besides, there is a growing middle class, which increases demand for housing. However, we advise you to remain vigilant, as some areas have issues with crime and corruption, so research and local knowledge are essential. You also need to ensure compliance with fideicomiso rules when buying near restricted zones. Second, Colombia. Colombia has shaken off much of its past stigma and is now one of the fastest-growing economies in Latin America. Cities like Medellin and Bogotá offer an appealing mix of urban culture, innovation, and real estate opportunities. Some of the reasons why we believe that buying a house in Colombia is a good investment are due to the affordable prices, especially compared to other Latin American capitals. Currently, there is an increase in foreign investment and modernization efforts, and a domestic demand for housing for the middle class. In addition, Colombia has strong rental markets in cities and tourist regions, with mild climate year-round in cities like Medellin, known as the City of Eternal Spring. Its infrastructure is improving, including airports, highways, and metro systems. If you are thinking about buying property in Colombia, we advise you to take the following factors into account. The peso can be volatile, and navigating legal and bureaucratic processes may require local assistance. Please note that it is important to hire a bilingual real estate attorney. Third, Panama. Panama is often touted as one of the most foreigner-friendly countries in Latin America. Its dollarized economy, ease of residency, and modern infrastructure make it an attractive choice for both retirees and investors. Buying a property is an excellent investment due to the stable economy tied to the United States dollar. The legal protections for foreign buyers are well established. And it also has a booming construction and infrastructure development, especially in Panama City. Panama also offers popular retirement programs, including the well-known Pensionado Visa, has a business-friendly environment with tax incentives and access to top-notch healthcare at a fraction of United States prices. Some things to keep in mind when bidding on a house in Panama are the prices, as in the capital, can be steep. Besides, oversupply in some condominium markets could affect rental yields. Due diligence is essential, especially when buying off-plan properties. Fourth, Brazil. Brazil is a giant in every sense: size, population, and economic potential. While not the easiest market to navigate, it offers huge opportunities for the savvy investor. Brazil has a huge internal market and economic diversity, and a large inventory of undervalued houses, especially in secondary cities and rural areas. Foreigners love this country because of its cultural and ecological variety, from coastal resorts to rainforest retreats. It has a high tourism potential in cities like Rio de Janeiro and Salvador. Although it has large urban populations, this creates demand for rentals and affordable housing. However, bureaucracy and property laws can be complex. Also, the currency fluctuation and economic cycles require careful timing. We advise buyers to hire a local notary and lawyer to avoid legal issues. Fifth, Costa Rica. Costa Rica consistently ranks as one of the top places for foreigners to live and invest in. Known for its ecological stewardship, stable democracy, and high quality of life, it's especially popular with retirees and digital nomads. The property rights are the same for foreigners as for locals. This country has strong environmental laws that protect natural beauty and established expat communities with good health care. Besides, tourist appeal translates to strong short-term rental opportunities. Costa Rica hasn't had an army since 1949, reflecting long-term political stability. It offers excellent infrastructure in popular regions like the Central Valley and Pacific Coast. Some things buyers should watch are the property prices. They can be relatively high compared to regional peers. Some areas face overdevelopment pressures, and infrastructure quality varies in more remote regions. Sixth, Uruguay. Uruguay is often described as the Switzerland of South America. With its political stability, transparency, and high standard of living, it's a low-risk destination for property investment. There are plenty of reasons to buy a house in Uruguay. Some of them are the stable legal and banking systems, and it doesn't have restrictions on foreign house ownership. Popular beach towns like Punta del Este offer solid rental income with low corruption and strong property rights. The European-style architecture and quality of life can be appealing for retirees. Besides, the market is smaller and more niche. Also, winters can be chilly, unlike many tropical destinations. However, a limited air connectivity compared to larger Latin countries can't be ignored. Seventh, Ecuador. Ecuador offers one of the most affordable lifestyles in Latin America. From Andean mountain towns to Pacific Coast beaches, it provides diverse options for budget-conscious buyers. Buying a home in Ecuador offers many advantages, including extremely low cost of living, affordable house prices, especially in lesser-known towns, and mild climate year-round in the Central Highlands. The access for foreigners to healthcare and residency programs is relatively easy, and the dollarized economy offers stability. Furthermore, cultural richness and friendly locals enhance the quality of life. There are a few things to watch before buying a property, including the infrastructure, that can vary widely by region. Also, the political instability has been a concern in recent years, and some areas lack access to modern conveniences. Eighth, Dominican Republic. Although technically in the Caribbean, the Dominican Republic is often grouped with Latin America due to language and cultural ties. It's quickly becoming a hotspot for tourism and second-home buyers. Foreign buyers prefer the Dominican Republic because of the high rental yields in tourist areas like Punta Cana and Santo Domingo, the residency programs that attract investors, and fast-growing tourism infrastructure. This country doesn't have restrictions on foreign ownership, has a beautiful year-round tropical climate, and ease of access from the United States, Canada, and Europe. There are a few things to keep in mind, however, such as the due diligence that legal procedures require. The storm risk is increased due to its Caribbean location, and some areas are overbuilt. We advise you to avoid saturated zones. Ninth, Argentina. Argentina, with its European charm and dramatic landscapes, offers some of the most undervalued real estate in Latin America. Despite its economic instability, this creates an opportunity for those who understand how to navigate emerging markets. This country has become a favorite due to the incredible value for money. Luxury apartments in Buenos Aires can cost a fraction of what you'd pay in North America or Europe. It has a beautiful and varied geography, from Patagonia to Mendoza's wine country. It also offers a rich cultural life with high-quality food, wine, and arts, besides a legal system that allows foreigners to buy houses freely. However, there are some things you can't overlook, like the currency instability. Most property transactions are done in United States dollars. The inflation and economic policy can be unpredictable, and bureaucracy may slow down house transfers. 10th, Paraguay. Often overlooked, Paraguay is emerging as a hidden gem in the Latin American property market. Its low cost of living, simple residency process, and relative political stability make it an increasingly attractive option for investors and expats alike. Paraguay offers extremely low house prices, especially in the capital, Asunción, and surrounding areas. The permanent residency program is simple and affordable. It also offers a business-friendly tax regime, including territorial taxation. Besides, there is undervalued land in both urban and rural zones, with growth potential. And in major cities, the access to essential services and infrastructure is guaranteed. There are things to watch before buying a house in Paraguay, like the limited tourism industry. This affects rental yields that may depend on local demand. The rural areas may lack modern infrastructure, and the market is small and less liquid than regional peers, which translates into a longer time to sell. Choosing the right country to buy property in Latin America depends on your goal, whether that's retirement, investment, or a vacation home. Each of these 10 countries offers a unique blend of benefits and challenges. From the bustling streets of Mexico City to the fertile farmland of Paraguay, Latin America presents a dynamic and diverse landscape for house investors. By doing thorough research, understanding local laws, and possibly working with a trusted real estate professional, buyers can make informed decisions and tap into the region's rich potential. Remember that real estate is not just about location, but also about timing, legal structure, and long-term vision. Latin America, with its mix of growth markets and lifestyle appeal, may just offer the next big opportunity in global house investment. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up, leave your questions in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into global real estate markets. Thanks for watching.